Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to study introduction of exercise 1.3 of chapter 1 integers. Students, we have studied about the properties of addition and subtraction of integers. Today we are going to study properties of multiplication of integers. It is very interesting topic. So let us start. First property is multiplication of two integers, two positive integers. Sorry students, two positive integers. I have given example. 5 and 4 are integers. When we multiply, how we multiply? Multiply is the same thing. We write the number. If I am multiplying 5 into 4, so I will take 5, either 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 4 times, or I will take 4 as 5 times, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 5 times. I will get the same result, that is 20. 5 4s are 20, 4 5s are 20. Okay. Next, the multiplication of two negative integers, students. Let me first read out in theoretical form, then I will give you example. If minus a and minus b are two negative integers, then their product will be a into b, that is ab. That is minus a into minus b. The resulting answer will be a into b. Let us solve with one example. Example is minus 5 and minus 6. Two integers which are negative and we are multiplying it. How to multiply? Ignore minus sign. Minus will be converted into positive, and 5 6 are 30. This is your answer. It is same as a into b. A minus will be cancelled out because minus into minus gets plus. Second example, minus 7 and minus 8 are two integers which are negative integers. What we do when we multiply? Minus is removed and we multiply 7 8s are 56. Therefore, we can say that the product of two negative integers is a positive integers. You can see it is positive integer. 30 is positive integer and 56 is positive integer. Now students, multiplication of a positive integer and a negative integer. What they say? For multiplication of a positive integer and a negative integer, we multiply them as whole number and put minus sign before the product. Students, here we are talking about the two integer, one is positive and one is negative integer. What we do? Let us check with example. One is negative, one is positive. What we do? We ignore minus sign. We multiply 4 3s are 12 and then keep the minus sign with the product. Same way, 6 4s are 24 and minus sign. But this will apply only when there are one negative and one positive. Now, what if we have 3 or more negative integers? We have talked about two negative integers. Now we are talking about 3 or more. There can be 3 or more negative integers. Then what to do? If 3 and more negative integers, let us check what we will do. If the number of negative integers in a product is even, then the product is a positive integer. And if the number of negative integers in a product is odd, then the product is a negative integer. Didn't understood? Let us try with example. See here, minus 4 multiplied by minus 3 multiplied by minus 2. Here we are having 3 negative integers and we are multiplying it. Now 3 is what? it is definitely odd. So what they are telling, if the number of negative integer in a product there are, if there are the number in the product are odd, then what to do? Then the product is a negative integer. That means you are supposed to multiply the whole number, ignore the minus sign. 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. Write the 24, and what they have told us? Negative. Now what if they are even number? Let us check. 1 2 3 4. 4 integers they have given, and 4 is even number, right students? 4 integers, that means even. So what to do? Multiply the whole number. 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24, 24 2s are 48. Write down 48 and your answer will be positive. If it is even, then it will be positive. The product, the answer will be in positive. If it is even, then your answer will be minus. You have to multiply the numerical value and put the minus sign. Here you are multiplying the numerical value and put the positive sign. Let us take another example. Minus 3, 2 and minus 6. Here two numbers are negative. I am not taking this number. Here two numbers are negative. 2 is an even number. So we will multiply the product. 3 2s are 6 and 6 6 are 36. Since it is even, I will write only 36. I will not write negative sign. Okay, now question number 4. Example number 4. Again here it is minus. Okay, 1 only minus, and 1 is odd. So what will be your answer? It will be negative, definitely. But we will multiply first the numerical value. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12. I will write 12, and since it is odd, I will write minus. Hope you are understanding this. This is very much important. Fourth property. Let us move to the fifth number property. Closure property under multiplication. Closure property, students, we are familiar with it. We have also took closure property under addition and subtraction. What is closure property? If a and b are two integers, then a multiplied by b is also an integer. That is called closure property. If you are multiplying two numbers or three numbers, the resulting answer is also an integer. That is called closure property. I have given one example. Minus 2 and 3 both are integers, and on multiplying we got the answer minus 6. Minus 6 is also an integer. So we can say that integers are closed under multiplication. Hope you are understanding. This we have also took in addition and subtraction. Now let us move to the sixth property, that is commutative property for multiplication. What is commutative property for multiplication? If a and b are two integers, then whether you multiply a into b or you multiply b into a, you will get same answer. A into b, whatever the answer is, you will get b into a also the same answer. Let us check with the example. Let minus 12 and minus 10 be the integers. Then if I am multiplying minus 10 into minus 12 into minus 10, or if I am taking first minus 10 and then I am multiplying minus 12, I will get the same result, plus 120 plus 120, which are equal. So this is called commutative property. If you are multiplying either the number ignoring the position where they have kept, you will get the same answer. It is called commutative. So we can say that multiplications are commutative, or sorry, integers are commutative under multiplication. Now students, multiplication by 0. Product of an integer and 0 is 0. If you multiply any integer with 0, your answer will be 0. In general formula, we write a into 0. If you multiply a into 0 or 0 with any number, the result will always be 0. Example is given to you. 5 multiplied by 0, 5 is integer, 0 is integer. 5 multiplied by 0, your answer will be 0. Now multiplicative identity. 1 is the multiplicative identity for integer. That means if you multiply any number with 1, you will get the same number. In general, for any integer a, if you are taking any integer instead of a and you do a into 1, you will get a, or 1 into a, you will get a only. Let me give you one example. Minus 5 is an integer. If I am multiplying with 1, I will get minus 5. Either I multiply 1 with minus 5, I will get always minus 5 only. This is known as multiplicative identity. This was all for today's lecture, students. These properties are very important for solving exercise 1.3. There are some more properties which we will discuss in next lecture. Till then, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe.